Hey, what's up everybody, it's this guy, and this is This Guy Says Hi. So last week I said I was going to talk a little bit of photography, and that's true, but I just want to get through my little rant first. So here it goes. For the next 3 minutes, I'm going to just talk about everything that bothers me. So first on my list are abusers of the internet. I mean, these people go on to all these YouTube videos and all these Facebook threads and everything, and they just post with all this grammar, like LYK, lick this. Like this if you lick this. Now what does that really mean? Like this if you like this. But lick this if you like this, and they don't even spell like right, and they don't spell this right, and they don't spell you right. They don't spell anything right. It just doesn't make sense. Leet speak is it's horrible, okay? I mean, leet, L33T or I33T or 133T. I don't even know how you could not see this. There's a giant red line beneath your word if you spell it wrong. And if you don't have one, you can just get ginger or something. I don't know, put it on a Word document first to find out what it is. I mean, seriously, do not abuse the internet. Use it for goodness. My second rant is about Kiva. Kiva.org. It's org. And pretty much what they do is they supply microfinances around the world. So let's say some farmer in Palestine needs $500 to raise a goat, okay? So a bunch of people donate $2,500, and it's not really donating, it's a loan. You loan $25, and then everyone loans until he has $500. And then what he does is he gets that goat, he uses it for its milk, its cheese, and its children, and whatever he may do with this goat, he does that, and then he pays you back your loan. See? You get your $25 back, and then you can perhaps take it, or you can donate it to another person. What Kiva is doing is it allows people around the world who are in financial trouble, or in some kind of trouble economically, they can get small loans which they can use to supply their farms, or their clothing, or something. And what they do with that is that they expand their businesses, and then eventually they'll pay you back the money that they owe you. I really think this is a great idea because it can help people around the world that are financially challenged to create a profit, raise themselves economically, and become a stronger overall community. It also works really well for women because they can get the loans they need to create businesses they need. They have a higher standing in their community, more respect. It pretty much empowers the women across the world, in third world countries especially, because they have a poor track record for women's rights. That's not to say every country has a poor track record for human rights. Alright, now we're gonna move into the topic of photography. Now lots of you probably do photography, and lots of you probably want to do photography, but maybe you're just a little scared that people are gonna be like, your photos suck, man! And you know what? That's okay, because people did that to me too, and I actually was really horrible. Now I may still be horrible, but I don't really think I'm that bad. Of course, I may just hang around with people who have no idea how a photo works, but you know, praise is praise, and praise is praise is praise is praise is praise. But if you wanted to always get started into photography and you were just too scared of looking like a lame loser, then here's some tips for you to make you look like you are an amazing photographer. Number 1, the most important rule I've ever seen in my life, the rule of thirds. Now the rule of thirds is pretty much what it means. Your screen should be divided into thirds this way and that way. And what happens is that your photo should land somewhere on these lines and these lines. You see, your eye is automatically attracted to those lines. So what you do is you want to lead the eye into the most beautiful parts of your portrait or your subject or whatever it is that you're shooting. Now my second tip for all of you photographers out there is lighting. Now you want to make sure your lighting is pretty good. Now otherwise your photo will come out underexposed or it'll come out overexposed. Either way, you lose detail in places that you may want detail to be kept, and your photo just looks really bleached out. My third piece of advice for everybody is just get out there and shoot, alright? Don't just stand there. Don't close this video right now or watch it till the end, I guess. Go ahead, take that camera, go outside and take some pictures, okay? It's not that hard. Even if you don't have a DSLR, it doesn't really matter. Phone cameras are good enough to take photos that are really, really amazing. And if you happen to have a point and shoot or a bridge camera, that's fine too. Those are perfect for beginners in photography. And if you have one of these, you might want to learn a bit more about it online, such as Digital Photography School or kenrockwell.com. Those two websites are great for photography tutorials and advice, and I learned a lot of what I know from them. And a shout out to Faiza, who decided to be a model for me during my newest photo shoot. Her channel is I Shoots Lasers. You might want to go check that out. I don't know if she has any videos up yet, but she probably will in the future. If you want to see my more recent photo shoots, just look in the description below for my Flickr, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Google+. That was an episode of This Guy, and this is This Guy Says Hi. That was an episode of This Guy Says Hi, and this is This Guy.